now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Mike, 53. 53.
Hey, Delta.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Check. 50.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Connects with Sanu right side. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and it's a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7.
What we about to do, bro?
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now Ryan. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. Returnable here for Callaway. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
I don't know how to do the shit with the linebackers yet, bro. This shit fucking young.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say that great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I was
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. All in all, no. Gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
He was brought down by Vic Beasley. No gain on the play, and it's 3rd down.
The Browns on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He sets to fire deep. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, You can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. This is Freeman on 1st and 10.
Jackson is in the middle right here, Jackson.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Oh.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
I'm joining the party so I can bring the party.
20.
I
He's
need
at
to
the
join the
40.
party, bro. I don't need to
20.
party.
10.
God, look how be the same party. Get the
And
whooping.
he takes this one back.
You got me
into
the same
end
party.
zone, and the Browns
like that.
defense has a touchdown.
I think you want to do it.
Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
All right.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose.
I'm finna rush in the forward.
Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an alley to run. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
We'll see, y'all.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And getting this just shy of midfield and spotted at the 49. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Yes.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Hey, Tuesday.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Throwing, Mayfield. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play that time for Cleveland. 45 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. They'll run on first down. It's Hunt. The great move couldn't free him. Taken down at the 10. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll be a loss of a yard, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Mayfield looks to throw. Being chased. He may try and run. The Falcons grab it. At this stage in the game, sure, you wanted the touchdown. You're already in the red zone, but boy, you squandered a chance to at least get the field goal there, so no points out of this, and we stay tied.
Very disappointed team. No one more disappointed than the kicker who thought he had a chance to be the hero of the day. All they had to do was trot him out on the field. They didn't even give him an opportunity.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, Ryan. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Cowboys losing out here.
21 yards.
Come to open court, homie. Come to open court.
Reads and progressions. The drag route can be one of those.
Come to open court. Don't be discombobulated when we play us. I don't want to hear that.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially
let me see if you just lost to
man coverage. They're typically running away from someone.
Y'all lost us on
not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10 again for the 41.
I'm just staying fast, though, right here. I'm just staying fast.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Got it.
They go play action with Ryan. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Atlanta. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter.
Let's go. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The 22-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Alert!
45. Mike, 45.
Hey, shoot!
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike.
Shot!
Mayfield to throw it. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's caught inside the 30. And all touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 78 yards. And the Browns have moved out in front. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Like 25. Hey, wait.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Getting it out left side to Sanu. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it. Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Ryan now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Ryan. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
11 yards there, 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people.
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones, 45 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. A very important extra point there, up and good, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19.
Yeah, I thought he was going to help, though.
Yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
You, recon, 152 fighter.
Here's Mayfield. Flushed out right. Here's Higgins out on the right side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
Good. 180.
Mike, 45. I'm on. Alert flare.
Hurry.
They go with Chubb on second down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. The Browns on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
Hey, Alpha.
45. Mike, 45.
I got you.
Now Mayfield. And he's caught on his sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
51, Charles.
Here's Ryan. And off the deflection, it's caught. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Ryan now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Looking deep for Julio. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Throwing now is Ryan. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 33. Hey, 5-7.
Mayfield to throw. He gets it left side to Johnson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Man, come on, man.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down now, it's Freeman. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. Oh, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off, and they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Regular.
He's good. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go.
Hey, Charlie.
Bring it. 45, Mike, 45. Here we go.
Pistol.
The first throw in overtime for Mayfield now. He's going to walk on deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A huge play there in overtime. 59 yards. Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
Hurry.
Watch out.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, I go ahead and kick it right now. I know it's only 2nd down, but I kick it and give myself a little margin for error here.
Don't wait for 3rd. Have the extra down just in case.
If something goes wrong, messed up snap, anything like that, you fall on it, guess what? It's 3rd down. You still have the ball. You still have a chance to kick it.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. All right, well, they didn't kick it on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal. You have to kick it here.
Absolutely have to kick it, because if you get a bad snap, you fall on it, you got a chance to kick it again on 4th down. Let's say it gets blocked and it's behind the line of scrimmage. You fall on it, you get another chance at it. Give yourself that option. Give yourself that opening.
And a decent effort, but they'll mark him down about 3 yards shy of the first. Call it 6, maybe 7, but now they're left with 4th down and goal. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT.